we have a young man from the borough of Brooklyn, New York, from Coney Island. When you think of Coney Island, the first thing you think of is the Cyclone and the Astroland Amusement Park. You think of the beach and Stephon Marbury and basketball, Lincoln High School, like from the movie He Got Game. But we have another man who's also making a name for himself and repping Coney Island. Introduce the people.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Cool Hand Luke, man.
All right, Cool Hand Luke. So now, I understand, when did you really start to make music? What made you decide? Because I know every young person that gets in the game says that this is going to be a hobby and fun for me. Then there comes a time you say, you know what? I'm going to really pick up that mic and go all the way with it. What made you want to decide to do that?
Well, first of all, the obvious, growing up around the big homies and, you know what I mean? I was inspired. Like, it's like if you got an older brother that played basketball all your life and he have you out there with him, naturally you're going to follow what he do. You know what I mean? So it was like you said, it turned into a hobby thing because it was what I saw, what I was around, I knew how to do it, and then it just got serious.
Okay. So basically, who are your influences in this game, more or less, you had to say?
Man, it's a couple of them. Of course, the big homie, shout out to MOP. Cool G Rap, Rock
Living legend.
Yeah, you gotta start with the legends first. Biggie, Nas, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people that inspire me, man. Jay.
Okay.
A lot of people.
And I know you have the mixtape coming out, and then later on you're gonna put out the album. What are you calling the mixtape?
Cool Hand Luke.
Okay. But with this mixtape, is it gonna be like over other instrumentals, or is it gonna be like a real, all original music?
I would say, just because, you know, sometimes the street can have a heavy demand. You know what I'm saying? Certain people want to hear you over something, or you might just come across something and you feeling that way. So you might get one or two. I believe it's like one or two. Don't quote me on it though. It might be one. But everything else is original.
Okay. Yeah, because I know a lot.
And it ain't no disrespect to nobody or whatever, but I tend to find out that, you know, like sometimes you could be doing a mixtape song or to these beats and you get caught up in that flow, you know what I mean? So I don't want to do that. I just want to stay clean, cut myself, and, you know, we keep it like that.
But also, with this, are you going to have somebody hosting the mixtape, or is it just going to...
for sure.
Okay. Because I know a lot of times many people have they call them mixtapes, but then they're just like, no, the albums nowadays are just like mixtapes. Yeah. Just everything... When you do your mixtape, is it, because I know you've been pushing this mixtape for, when I say a while, for some time, so I think you're trying to do it the right way, because a lot of guys just get into saying, I'm going to make a mixtape or an album.
Right.
Because I've heard people say, I can make an album in 3 weeks, and there's no, what's the point to that? At least give it time.
I mean, how could I say it? I wouldn't say it can't be done, because honestly, I would be lying right now. I've seen it done within 24. On Ustream, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna throw no names out there because I don't know, you know what I mean? But I've seen it done with my own eyes. But it also goes to, you know, sometimes you just want to sit and marinate with your joint. And for me personally, how they say it, you know, your first impression is your best. Whether it's a mixtape or an album, you know what I'm saying? That's what people are gonna remember, that first joint. You know what I mean? So I gotta do it right, my dude.
Right. So how would you best describe your sound?
Street.
Okay. Because, and when I say that, because I mean, you'll have many people say that they're street, but I must say from the little music I've heard from you, you're very street and witty with your rhymes.
Right. I'm glad you said that. Once again, me personally, when I say street, quote unquote, I ain't just talking rah 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 woo, cause that's the thing to do. Like, yeah, I'm street woo, or for credibility. Nah. But it just so happened to be a life that I live. Okay. So naturally, that's what I'm gonna give you.
Okay. Well, right now, I also want to get into a joint from the I believe this is gonna be off the mixtape. The name of this joint's called On the Map.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Let's get into this. WK.
Shout out to High Fresh, man.
WKNJ 90.3 FM, livestream.com/AR to the streets. Lukey is in the building. Coney Island stand up. Shout out to Surge in the building. DJ Absurd. And here we go.